Hello, tankers, and well, for this sake of this video, just tankers. Um, this is going to be a bit of a rough video, not as well rehearsed, rehearsed, right? Because I want to address the news that dropped in today's weekly assault stream for World Tanks console. That is July 22nd, 2022, for anyone who cares about dates. But Paingod, the executive producer of World of Tanks console, is leaving. I know for some this will be kind of heartbreaking, and maybe for a few of you, you will be rejoicing that the king is dead, so to speak. He's been with Wargaming for like a decade. He was there, so he's part of the team that started World of Tanks console. So he's been in the gaming business for 30 years there. He worked for Xbox before Wargaming, so my take on this, and I guess a little bit back, sort of my time with the World Tanks console was I downloaded console not too long after it came out on the 360, but I fell into the uninformed and unskilled pattern of play a couple games, get wrecked, stop playing, and for whatever dumb reason I just kept coming back, got wrecked, and left. And then a couple of years ago, well, then of course, yeah, it came. I got a PlayStation, and yeah, it was one of the first games I downloaded was World Tanks console, just because it was something I kept trying to get better at. I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. But even then, it was still the same: rinse, wash, get wrecked, repeat. But then about maybe a little bit, yeah, it was before 6.0. I, for some whatever reason, I fully committed to it. Started watching other content creators and community contributors, especially for this game, because the only way you learn how to do anything in this game is by watching other videos and how-tos and stuff. There's no real proper tutorials. And fully committed, and I think the simplicity that 6.0 brought, and I know this is divisive, hugely divisive, because 6.0 was probably almost crippled this game to the point of where it could have failed. And for full disclosure, during today's stream, Paingod, he did own up that 6.0 was almost entirely on him. Although, there was a team, so he wasn't completely alone, but pretty much the entire 6.0 was all on him and his go-ahead and stuff. But the simplicity that the game had developed or evolved or devolved, depending on how you put it, was what kept me staying. And I felt I could actually play this game, and it was easier to understand and more palatable to my, I guess, first-person Cro-Magnon brain. A first-person shooter. And as far as bosses go, judging by the banter that I've seen on the stream and stuff, it's a good boss to have. Didn't seem to have any negative vibes, so his work vibe seemed pretty positive, all said. So I can't say much beside that. And are some of his decisions great? Some things he approved great? Yes, and sometimes no. That's how it goes. I do know that a lot of, I agree, at 8 years of existence, I wish this game has more, less trial and error, more of improvement of what we have already, but maybe that's just the downside to trying to keep everything simple. But I think going forward, this is good. Paingod did admit it, it's like he's been with the company 10 years, been with World Tanks Council 8 years, and it's time. There's a great, talented team, and they can only way for a lot of them to do better is to get promoted. And the easiest, nimblest way for that right now is just to have him step down. And I'm sure there's personal issues. He did kind of touch on that because I think a lot of us have personal issues because, pardon my language, the last 2.5 years have been on pretty much a global level shit. So, and that can make a lot of people, especially when, you're more like 40 than you are 20, makes you want to stop and go, there's more to life that I'd like to live. And right now, I've done a lot already, so I'd like to go do something else. But as far as, let's get more back to the game. I think the game is in a good place now. Did have to make a bit of a huge comeback. So, like I said, let's hope that with the team and the new ideas, and they've always seemed to be semi-open to ideas and recommendations from the community. My recommendation for a tracer round that will keep an enemy tank detected for 20 seconds, even if it goes hidden, seems to be doing well. On the development team's approval, thank you, World of Tanks Blitz, for inspiring me to suggest that. Of course, if that turns out to be a bad idea, that's totally not my fault. The development team totally screwed that up, and it's all their idea. So this, it's safe to say that with Paingod, it's the end of an era. Like, he was, when the doors opened on console, he was one of the first people to walk through. So he's lived this tank life for a decade, like 2 years before console even existed, So this is a monumentous moment in the history of World of Tanks console. Weigh in with your opinions in comments. Try to keep it PG-13, because I do know there are some who did not approve of Paingod. Some of them have made it vocal for years now. But either way, him leaving and making room for younger teammates to step up and keep pushing the game forward, or if you think the deadweight's gone and this game's no longer going to be shackled by this fool of a man, then that way the game will do better. At the end of the day, all of us will say, yeah, the game is probably going to keep doing better, and hopefully when they stumble going forward, we can all hope it's only a minor little misstep that can be fixed in, a quick patch update a few days later, as opposed to we need to take the rest of this year with minor to major updates to correct this major screw up. So, with that said, this match is coming to an end. WZ111. It's a fun, heavy. Long story short, I'm sick and tired of people complaining about lack of gun depression learning to tank. Trust me, no gun depression makes you appreciate gun depression even more, and honestly, learning to work around that makes you a better taker. So, but with that said, Paingod, thank you. I appreciate your work, and I hope your future endeavors are equally as prosperous for you. That said, I'll keep your treads on the ground and the RNGs in your favor. Hope to see you on the battlefield. Catch you in the next one. Bye.